In this next problem, we're going to graph a trigonometric function using transformations. Remember what this refers to. It refers to shifting left, shifting right, shifting up, shifting down, vertical stretches or vertical compressions, horizontal compressions or stretches, and finally reflections about either the x-axis or the y-axis. So in this problem, what we want to do is graph y equals -4 sine of x. If you think about y equals -4 sine of x, what we have is we're basically graphing the sine function. The 4 causes a vertical stretch by a factor of 4, and the negative is going to cause a reflection about the x-axis. So we start with a graph of our basic function, y equals sine of x, with a couple of key points labeled. Now let's deal with the negative sign. The negative sign is going to cause the graph of y equals sine of x to reflect about the x-axis. To obtain the new graph, you want to multiply each y coordinate on the graph of y equals sine of x by -1. So instead of pi over 2 comma 1 being on the graph, it's now going to be pi over 2 comma -1. Instead of negative pi over 2 comma -1 being on the graph, it's now going to be negative pi over 2 comma 1. If we do this, we obtain the graph as shown. Now, what we're going to do is deal with the 4 in graphing y equals -4 sine of x. When we have a 4 outside the function, it causes a vertical stretch by a factor of 4. To obtain the graph of y equals -4 sine of x, we're going to multiply each y coordinate on the graph of y equals negative sine of x by 4. So, no longer is negative pi over 2 comma 1 going to be on the graph. It's now going to be negative pi over 2 comma 4. No longer is pi over 2 comma -1 going to be on the graph. It's now going to be pi over 2 comma -4. Doing this gives us the following graph, and you can see that we have a vertical stretch by a factor of 4 units.